Yo, people, good evening. Welcome back. Yes, it's 10 p.m. live. So, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Hopefully, some of you would have just seen the download that I have just dropped. Yes, I've been threatening it for about a week now, but I did say on Friday I would drop my first part one, numero uno of Qatar World Cup 2022. Where I basically just sort of rounded off who I think will be the players to watch, like the top 10 players to watch, and top 10 young players to watch, top scorer, overall tournament winner. Even though I'd still like to watch a game or two, I will skip for no particular reason at all. But I'll skip Sunday's watch along Qatar versus whoever they're playing. Is it Ecuador or someone? Because in Monday, I think I'll go into overdrive. Obviously, 1 p.m., I think, or is it 2 p.m.? 1 p.m., I think, is England versus Iran. Then, God knows, Senegal, Holland in the afternoon sometime. And then in the evening, it's Wales versus USA. Now, I think all of these games are going to be fucking really good games. England, Iran, I think we have to cover just because we speak English. As for Holland are my dark horses, which I mentioned in the download as well. Louis van Gaal. Can we trust in Louis? He hasn't got on paper the best 11 in the world. He's got Van Dijk at the back. We know he's got De Ligt, the Bayern Munich motherfucker, central defender. There we go. I'm swearing already. I'm going to try and hold down the swearing blaze and etc. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure it doesn't really help with me trying to get monetized videos and having adverts etc. on my video, but I'm not going to bore you with that like other YouTubers talk about their monetization BS. But yeah, guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing. If we is new, I am going to go into absolute World Cup overdrive literally as of Monday. I don't know if I'll do all three of them, but even to pick 2 out of 3 of the games, I think again, because we speak English out here, I'm going to have to cover England, guys. What do you think? England are on, and then is it Holland, Senegal, or Wales, USA? I think Wales, USA is a good game, but Holland are kind of my dark horses. So, guys, get it into the comments who you think I should be covering, and then we'll do the same Monday. Who am I covering on Tuesday? And I'll be dropping the World Cup daily every day. And 10 p.m. absolutely goes nowhere because this is Arsenal time. Now, guys, where else do you start now? We don't know if there's any conditions or whatever. Like, I don't know. Do you remember it was like if Arsenal finished top 4, we're going to be going for these sorts of people. This was what was alleged last summer. Now, if Arsenal's finished second, third, or better still, maybe even win the league, I'm wondering, can we really start punching above our weight? Like Jude, Bellingham, could that become some sort of reality rather than just a hope? Liverpool has been the team for the last 6 months that have been really overly rumoured to. They're the guys that need midfielders. Whoa, I didn't even see the comment. Shouts out to you, offended my bit. Nerdosan Gilliam. Welcome, bro. What's going on, my Turkish brother? How are you doing, my G? Thank you for super chat last night as well, bro. Do you know what? I see it. I sort of acknowledge it, done my little, yeah, and I do comments one by one because I'm a real one like that. And I kind of forgot when I got to your comment, bro, which is absolutely just disturbingly disgusting of me, as you're literally the only person that actually sent me super chats. Big Ted sent a couple. Shouts out to Linda also. So, you hear me, Arby? Offend them and love as always. How's the picture looking, people? Even if I do say so myself, that picture is... That picture's sick. Shouts out to Lee Akers, another real one. Bro, yes, gonna have to catch up with you tomorrow. Good evening, Carl. Are you happy, blazing, my brother? What's good, Carl? What's good, my brother, from never? Good evening, Linda. England. If you like. But yeah, guys, where was I? It's not England time. That was a download about an hour ago, girl. So, just start here. Edu is our first sporting director. Now, I'm not going to start asking silly questions like what is a sporting director, but how much does his role actually change at the club? Now, we know he's going to be more involved with the under-21s and Per Mertesacker, and maybe that's a good thing. Do you know what? Just go give me a couple of these young Brazilians. What actually happened to Endrick? Whatever is happening with Danilo. Do you know what I mean? Do the right thing, Edu. Come. You want to be cooking up barbecues, pay rises through your ears, new job titles, etc., rude boy. Come on, deliver me good in January, innit? And I'm talking Mikhailo Mudryk good, and I'm talking Tielemans good. Danilo now, I'm not so sure. I'm thinking we need to go straight for quality midfielder. Tielemans, if we let it lie to the summer, and he keeps playing well, Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, love free, Juventus, Borussia Dortmund, they're all going to be involved, trust me. So if we do want Tielemans, I'm going to now back up on the Danilo talk. If we do want Tielemans, we have to act in January because we're going to have absolutely piss all chance of getting him in the summer, because I think PSG, Real, Barcelona, even Liverpool will come knocking on the door for Tielemans, because you know what? He's free and he's a good player and he's Premier League proven. And then the summer plan, I'd like to think, to round this off with like a Tielemans and a Mudryk in January. Imagine following that up with getting a couple of free transfers like a Grimaldo, Evan and Dicker, squad players. Imagine getting Jude, Bellingham in the midfield. Then you've got 4 quality midfielders. Xhaka, Partey, Bellingham, Tielemans. That sounds like a championship winning midfield for me next season if we can't quite make it over the line this season, which, in all honesty, I still can't see it. But we are. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 points clear. Craig, do be catching my World Cup download. I just dropped that about an hour ago. That'll be the way I'm going forward. I'm going to drop the Qatar game with all respect on Sunday, but then I'm going to go hella crazy on Monday. England around 1 o'clock. Senegal, Holland about 3, 4 o'clock. And then it's Wales, USA. I might cover all 3, brothers. That's 6 hours of football, plus my World Cup daily, plus my 10 p.m. If I've got a voice left on Wednesday, I'll be back again. I'm going hella in on the YouTube channel, guys, for the World Cup, and I'm going in for the January transfer window, and all of that speculation is already running around us. Glenn, what's up, Danny boy? Please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. How are you? How's the sign looking, my brother? I ain't finished with it. I think I need one more bit of blue, a neon, just a Danny AFC TV somewhere plotted, a Danny AFC TV, not like a thing like that, a picture, just neon light, just written nicely, Danny AFC TV or something. And maybe a picture of Vieira, a couple of legends, Vieira, Henry, William Saliba, they come to mind. Proper legends of this football club. 21 years old, he's already a legend. Tony Adams was a legend of Arsenal Football Club when he was 21. He was already our captain, I'll tell you that much. Craig will remember that because he's old school. Glenn, good evening to you. Kyle, my brother, what's good? Kyle, if I'm coming to the Manor tomorrow to see Acres, of course, as you are my brother, I will have to, I was going to say run up, and you would run up, saying it again. Come and see you, bro. What's good, guys? Please give a like to the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. So, Edu is our first sporting director. I don't think his role massively changes at the clubs. He's at the club. I don't think the role in the club is going to be changing too much for Edu. As long as he sparks the barbecue, brings me Mikhailo Mudryk until he's in January. It's all good. It's all good evening. But yeah, guys, it's all good stuff. And if we could ever follow up a Mudryk and a Tielemans in January, if that could ever happen for me, you got to do the right thing and follow that up with Bellingham in the summer. But anyway, Jude Bellingham, yes, apparently, allegedly, Arsenal are willing and are going to be financed and are willing to push the boat out to make up to 131. Yeah, I know, strange number. £131 million offer is being readied by Arsenal club for Jude Bellingham. Guys, we're going to get back to this one. Arsenal playing Juventus in a week or two. I don't know where Juventus. I don't know. Is it that Dubai Cup? I'm not sure. Don't really care at this moment. It's World Cup time, January window. But yeah, we're playing Juventus. Is this a time to look at Dusan Vlahovic? Because a lot of people are suggesting it could be time when Juventus are trying to give us a couple of their cast-offs, and we might be trying to give them 1 or 2 of our cast-offs. Allegedly, they're interested in Tavares. They've got a little rumbling admiration for Lokonga, God knows why. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you Lokonga, I'll give you Tavares, and I'll give you 35 mil if you want to give me Dusan. Let me work that out. 35 mil cash. I rate Tavares about 15. That's about 50. Lokonga, God knows, 15 again, 65. Yeah, you can have 65 for Vlahovic, you Ditchurian old lady. But yeah, guys, Martinelli, deal done. As I told you about 3.5 weeks ago on this channel, yes, Gabriel Martinelli's deal is done. Saka is about this close. Now, I don't want to open up cans from 1.5 years ago, and I said, well, is the guy ever going to play for the club? Where is Saliba's new contract? Clearly our player of the season, best player at the club, Going to probably win the World Cup. Going to come back from the World Cup, a World Cup winner with even a bigger, you know what, than what he had before he even left the country. William Saliba, where is his 12-year deal? I actually don't get it. Tielemans, I don't believe this is a deal now that can get done in January. He's been a bit off for the last 12 months as a footballer, isn't he? The Belgium international. And I think he's lent this right to the summer and pretty much have a blind end to the season and see if Real Madrid, PSG, Arsenal, Liverpool and Man City don't come calling. That's my feeling. Mudrak allegedly is upset at Shakhtar Donetsk's asking price. Now, the word on road this evening is Shakhtar Donetsk want 87 million euros for the player. I don't know what this is. I'm not a mathematician. What's that? 82.5 million quid. So, I don't know. We paid 72 million for Pepe, but anyway, this is a damn sight better than Pepe. I can tell you that without seeing him play in the Premier League. Mikhailo Mudryk, 21 years old. Yep, I believe in you, bro. What is Edu's new role exactly? As I said, I believe he's involved more of the under-21s with Per Mertesacker. We know he does a lot of the transfer dealings. So, yeah, well done, Edu. Congratulations. Absolutely fantastic news, whatever. Just bring me Mudryk and bring me Tielemans preferably. The Danilo thing, yeah, I don't mind it. Young, Brazilian. We've had a couple of good young Brazilians, Martinelli, for example. But I think if you're going for a title, mate, and Tielemans has only got a few months left in his contract, even though I don't think this deal is pretty much possible, I think Tielemans is now going to play the game of playing as exceptionally well as he can between January, after the World Cup, obviously, between January and the end of the season. And again, as I said, seeing if PSG, Liverpool, teams like Tottenham, Man United, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona love a free signing, Juventus love a free signing, Borussia Dortmund love a free signing. So there is going to be a heck of a load of teams willing to take Tielemans at the end of the season. Now, I've already said this a night or two ago, exclusively on Danny AFC TV, and I have had this confirmed to me again. Newcastle have got money to spend in January. I think we all deep down knew this, but Newcastle have been given the go-ahead by the board to bid for Mudryk and Jonathan Davids. That's the Ukrainian that we're after, and the Canadian striker who's going to be at the World Cup in a couple of days. So, again, I don't believe Newcastle could get Mudryk over us, but let's just say Arsenal done one of their silly ones. The club won 80 mil, so we're going to put in a £38 million bid, for example. I don't think that's going to really make Shakhtar Donetsk really move themselves. Now, if Newcastle, for example, come in with £60 million straight cash money, this is going to cause not only Arsenal, but a lot of teams in the world problems, isn't it? Because, as Delbay would say, not everyone's got cash on the hip like that, do you know what I mean? So, as I said, with Mudryk, we know he wants to come to Arsenal. We know pretty much it's a done deal because he wants Arsenal. Arsenal want him. Zinchenko has been talking up the great life of London and Arsenal and Arteta and the boys themselves. So, yes, the problem is if one spiteful, one spiteful team across Europe, namely Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain, if they're in for him. But if you read between the lines from his interview with Zinchenko's wife, it seems like, well, he mentions Real Madrid and he mentions Arsenal on numerous occasions. He mentions Arsenal bundles of occasions. He mentions Real Madrid once or twice. He basically, we've all seen the quotes of, I'd rather play for Arsenal week in, week out than sit on Real Madrid's bench, for example. So, again, I haven't been there and I don't know this gospelly or factually, but I'd imagine Arsenal have made contact, Real Madrid have made contact, and they're the two teams that are, let's say, playing the right card game and are closest, if anyone, to this deal. But again, PSG, there's teams out there that I reckon would come in for Mudryk. But financially, current climate, etc., for one reason or another, whether they'll go crazy and pay him a lot of money, I don't know. I fear Newcastle this window. They're sitting third. They're doing well. The same way I believe if Arsenal sign two really good players, we can go for the title. Like if we sign, for example, Tielemans, Mudryk, we're 5 points clear at the top of the table. I don't see why. We honestly, for the first time in flipping years, have a right shout of winning this Premier League title. Do you know what I mean? Shouts out to that Goners who thought I wouldn't say that. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. But Newcastle, I do believe, are going to be serious contenders for a lot of footballers. Whether it does happen to be Mudryk, whether they then decide to then, right, we're going to go and put 18 million, 22 million down for Tielemans, even though he's a 3 and 5 months. What does Leicester do then? They probably want to get him out the door straight away. But Tielemans then will probably still, in my book, will probably say, do you know what? Nah, if I wait 5 more months, I might have Real Madrid knocking on my door. And his agent will be saying, listen, mate, Barcelona want a piece of you. Juventus want a piece of you. The old lady wants a bit of you. Come on, the old lady. Wants a bit of your you know what I mean? Wants a bit of your sweet Belgium self. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, please begin to like some video. Let me jump into some comments as I have been ranting away as I usually do. Glenn, what is up, mate? What is up? Well, we're top of the league, 5 points clear. We're looking rather blue, I think. Blue settings. Obviously, not quite blue clothes though, but really the lovely. I still love this tracksuit from last season. So this one just ain't getting rotten yet. Complete with bottoms. I think this tracksuit's absolutely fantastic. Very comfy when you're driving about town as well. Don't know what brought me onto that, but shouts out to you, Glenn. Shouts out to you, Mr. Craig. How are you, brother? How is life? How is football in general? Are you looking forward to the World Cup? Do you know your schedules? Are you in out? Like when I say in and out, I mean I don't know if you're working at the second because of your accident with the arm, etc. Like basically, you going crazy? Is it going to be beers and chilling? Is it foot back and watching football literally all day Monday? Because I think they're all superb games. Like I'm not very patriotic and I don't love international football. But mate, England are on. Well, at the end of the day, it is England. Sweet, we speak English. Holland, Senegal. I think that's going to offer a lot of good football there. And Wales, USA. I think it's going to be interesting. Could be high scoring. Shouts out to you, Craig. I think we will be nice. I think your wall is nice as it is. Thank you so much. Luca. What's your thoughts on the World Cup, bros? I put out a big download today. Basically, all my thoughts from top scorer to eventual winner, the top 10 young players to look for, to keep an eye out for, the top 10 players in general to keep a lookout for, even though it was easy without being hard. Listen, there's 32 teams and there's hundreds of players there. But there's a lot of older guys that I think are going to have a good tournament. Benzema could be his last tournament. Modric, definitely his last tournament. He's about 47. Cristiano Ronaldo, 37. Surely got to be his last tournament because if he's knocking on the door at 41, he's taking the absolute kebab out of it. Same as Messi. He hasn't looked the same player for the last 18 months. So if he's trying to knock on the World Cup door in 4 years, he's taking the absolute sausage out of it. Who else? This could be their last World Cup. Benzema, Ronaldo, Messi. I had loads earlier. Hold on. Where's this? Hold on. Let me look. Lewandowski, another one. Definitely probably his last World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Is he going to have a little swan song? Young players to look out for. Gavi, Bellingham, Jamal Musiala. Obviously attacking mid at Bayern Munich. Sorry. Cody Gakpo. I say Cody because I think Holland are my dark horses. They're going to have a good tournament, guys. Saka, Teki Kubo, the Japanese sensation, signed for Real Madrid. I don't know if he went even could have possibly went to Barcelona for a couple of months, but he's at Sociedad now and finally settling down. Eduard, new sporting director. Let's see how this goes in January. Again, I'm confused. We'll sign in the summer. This is what as well. Yeah, man. That doesn't take. Sorry, not in a rude way, but it doesn't take a genius to work that out at all. Because yeah, he's going to go to the highest bidder, not highest bidder to the club, as in whoever pays him the most money, mate. Unless he particularly fancies staying in the Premier League, for example. I'm not convinced on Eze. But I won't know. Let's see if he'll bring us what fans want in January. Exactly. Like, good point. Like, we really messed up last January. Like, we ruined our chances of top 4. Rob Holding getting spun at White Hart Lane, etc. I think Rob Holding's still spinning. My head still spins when I see it. So, yeah, we've got to learn from the mistakes. We need central midfield backup. We need a winger to... Basically, there's nothing else for me. I know Nelson's had his little 5 minutes of heroics, but there's nothing else on the wings for me. Jesus has stopped scoring goals for the last 10, 11 games, but I fancy a right back as well, for truth be known. But anyways, you can't do it all in January. Shouts out to you, E, my brother. Shouts out to Luca, to Craig. Yui, thank you for the super chat last night. I kind of, bro, you know, it doesn't matter if it's £2, £200. You're pretty much the only person that actually does put super chats in. I love you, G. You're my real one. You're my hubby. Why are you not convinced, Luca? He signed Martin and Gabriel Magalhaes. He signed Martin for 6 million, bro, not even 7. Now he's worth up to 75. For me, he's worth up to 100 now. I think you're on the cutting him, bro, because remember, he signed a new 5-year deal. So for me now, he's now a £100 million player. In fact, why doesn't Arsenal do what Barcelona do? They'll buy Frank Kessie. Frank Kessie now has a £112 million release clause. even though they'll probably give him up for 15, 20 mil in January. Frank Kessie, who they got on a free in the summer, has a £119 million release clause. Gavi's got a 499 billion trillion like this. Yeah. Me fan base have forgotten what mistakes have been done in the past in January. Yes, most definitely. I totally agree with that, Luca. Even though I totally agree with Yui as well, as in like the Brazilian signing, why he couldn't sign that, follow that up with Hendrick. Do you know what I mean? Is the geezer not Brazilian? Is Arsenal not top of the league? Are we not located in London? Like, that's three massive reasons why we could have done that deal. The geezer's 16 and he's going to be the next best thing since Hovis, since Mbappe Hovis, since sliced bread itself. But we're doing shopping at the same club, but we're looking for at Palmeiras and we're looking for Danilo. Like, screams of wanting to finish fourth to me. So I've upped the game. I want Tielemans now. Even though I think that's mission impossible, he'll wait to January, to the summer, sorry. And I want Mudrak. And then in the summer, we want Jude Bellingham, ASAP. Anyway, carrying on. We have been linked with a Algerian midfielder come winger. Apparently, he can even play as a number 10. He's 19. His name is Ferez Charbi. He's been likened to Riyad Mahrez. He plays for Toulouse in France. Cedric has been told he can leave the club in January. Leverkusen are interested in him. They've got that winger, Moussa Diaby. I don't trust no one from Germany. Last winger that come over here from Germany was an Englishman himself, Jadon Sancho. And you know what? I'd like to say no more on that. Ivan Ndicka, Tielemans are going to be summer moves, guys, if anything, as well as the left-back Grimaldo and Zaha. I don't think there was ever really an interest in Zaha. Guys, we need a right-back, I think, anyway. Would you take Denzel Dumfries off Inter Milan's hand at a very tidy profit of, I don't know, about 28 million from him? I think they paid about 11 mil for him. They want 35 mil, allegedly, for this guy. Arsenal and Chelsea allegedly hunting around him. 5 key positions we need, guys. How many can we cover in January? I reckon 2. Central midfielder and wing would be nice. For me, we need a right-back, a left-footed centre-back, a central midfielder, a winger, and a striker. And we are pretty much good to go for next season and properly run Man City down for this title. Not like we're in at the moment. We're 5 points clear. Let's see how it goes, isn't it? But next season, I want it to be a footing of, like it has been this season, pretty much from the first game. We've been donning it up. But I mean, yeah, next season, no excuses, no playing games. Just go for the throat. And absolutely, yeah. I reckon any club that wants to win a Champions League, wants to win the title, and wants to have a serious run in the Champions League, I think you need 4 quality central midfielders. We've got 2. Add Bellingham and Tielemans to that. Tielemans is a free. Bellingham will cost a lot of money. If you can't afford Bellingham, add Tilda. Tilda from West Ham brings you a lot. He's a snapper of a midfielder. Proper gets at people's ankles. I know he doesn't offer millions, Tilda, but what Tilda does offer you is that kind of 7.5 rating every single game. Blood, sweat, tears, decent pass on him. Just keeps it moving, nothing flashy, odd goal here and there. So if we couldn't do Bellingham, I'd go for another Englishman, Mr. Tilda of West Ham. Guys, please get likes on the video. Do this subscribe if you're new. I literally feel like I'm sweating now. I need to smoke or something, you know what I mean? Watch this. Hey, YouTube, prove it, y'all. Guys, I ain't smoking, right? Don't get it twisted. Anything you could see is straight, just, it's all up in your head, y'all. Me smoke. Whoa, me smoke. Honestly, I swear to God, I don't even smoke. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't smoke. Anyways, where was I? Dumfries, yes or no, guys? William Carvalho, the 30-year-old, we've been linked to this geezer for square on 12 seasons since he was 18 years old. We never got him when he was 18, so let's just say no more. Why have we been linked with him again? Us, Villa, Fulham's, West Ham, the whole world's linked with this geezer. I don't know what's going on with him. Tammy Abraham, striker alert. Wants to move back to the Premier League in the summer. Mate, drop me out. I don't want to hear it. And the £65 million quote that goes with it. Would anyone go for Dusan Vlahovic if he was available at Juventus? Scott Minto. I do believe he said it on Talk Sport. This is the former Chelsea left back. UE will know about him. Shouts out to UE. Scott Minto says Arsenal will sign Bellingham in the summer. I will catch that. Apparently, he was on Talk Sport, I think, today or yesterday. And he was basically saying, well, Liverpool, I believe, were the favourites. The gist of it is basically, I don't believe they're going to get top four. Arsenal are in London. Arsenal are doing well. If Arsenal can finish first or second, the gist of that, Bellingham's going Arsenal, according to Scott Minto. So shouts out to you, Scott Minto. Never thought I'd say that to an ex-Chelsea left back. I've tweeted that I'd go full goalkeeper kit, wanker to the game if Saliba signed a new deal. It's getting closer. So what can I go as? Don't be a smart ass and say come as me, like, you know what I mean? But so what can I do? Because Saliba is my guy. Remember, I possessed the number 4 shirt that he had ripped off his back. Please don't let me whip it out. So I got the home shirt number 4 when he first got flung out to on loan. Then I just got Saliba. I got Saliba 12 obviously this season. Saliba 2 next season. But yeah, Saliba 4 because yeah, don't know why Ben White got that shirt. Guys, is Newcastle a threat to anything what Arsenal want to do? Liverpool have got to make a comeback somewhere along the line. They're going to challenge for top 4. What do you think Tottenham are going to do? How serious are Chelsea? I have a feeling Chelsea, just going on what their sporting director said when the draw was made for the Champions League. I believe they're playing Borussia Dortmund. He said if we were to be playing Borussia Dortmund tomorrow, form was a bit tricky, blah, 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 up in the air. He goes by February, blah, 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 whatever. And Keeley after the January window, I reckon you could see a very different Chelsea. Like, for a sporting director to say that, like, if this was Edu saying that, let's have it right now, we would be getting bottles of champagne, having it everywhere, like, seriously. So, on the live draw for the Champions League, literally, that's what he said. He goes, come February the 26th or something, whenever we play Borussia Dortmund, we're going to be a different team. So, reading between those lines, I would suggest Chelsea are going to make a couple of good signings. Like, I hope they don't get some crazy idea they could go for Bellingham in January. Surely not. Christopher Nkunku, I reckon that could be done to Chelsea in January. He's injured now, so it's probably a time to talk to him. They've got some sort of deal going on with RB. I think RB have to give him up for something between 50, 52 mil next summer. I think Chelsea have basically offered him 52 plus a decent drink to take him in January to avoid the summer scramble, so to speak. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I absolutely love that though, Glenn. I'm done. I've tweeted that I'd go full goalkeeper kit. Fuck it, I'll do it as well then, because there's one of the goalkeepers I like. I walked in the club shop the other day to grab that sort of rain jacket with a cannon, the black and gold, to sort of match the away kit. 85 quid there. Anyway, something will drop off it soon. But anyway, where was I? One of the goalkeeper tops are brilliant, and you can get it in short sleeves as well. Is it the yellow one? One of them you can fully rock. So I actually don't think you're going fully anything. I think one of the goalkeeper tops this season is proper sensible. Can't remember the colour, but you know what I mean. Every transfer is a risk. But he signed Martinelli for 7 mil, worth 75. How many mistakes did Wenger make in signings? Happens to everyone. Most definitely, bros. Couldn't agree more. And Martinelli was an impressive piece of work. Let's have it right. It doesn't matter. I'm not convinced what I do. What if people think he fall in January, then you will regret him staying? Well, everything at Arsenal is too premeditated. When I say premeditated, like the timing of when we actually gave Arteta his contract, when we hadn't made top 4. And then the Emre style, I'm afraid to say, collapse happened. What the f is up with that? Edu now, because it did remind me that as soon as I heard this news today, I thought, right, just before the January window, does that mean what? We're just going to get no signings? We've given the boys a new deal. Saka's got a new deal. Martinelli's got a new deal. Edu's got a new deal. That's it. Money done. Where is Saliba's contract? That's what I want to know. Where the F is Saliba's contract? With literally 30 minutes on the clock, I don't want to know where Saliba's contract is. He certainly did. In the same window, paid 34 for Exaka and 17.9 for Lucas Perez. I thought all of them were atrocious. All of them was atrocious until Granite Xhaka out of nowhere come like Eminem with the real Granite. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Now, I'm from Switzerland. I'm the real shady. No other Granite could ever be my bloody baby. Newcastle going to do well. Yep, I do believe so. Tillemans are ringing up Mudrak. What is your problem, young man, with Mudrak? See, I'm loading it up for you now, bro. What's your problem with Mudrak, bro? What's up with you? Tell me someone better than Mudrak right now, bro. So you can get left for less than 55 mil. Go on. Because you can't get Vinicius Jr. That's going to cost you 200 mil. That's a winner that is better than Mikhailo Mudrak. Tell me winners out there right now. Don't tell me Zaha's better. I would accept Zaha. I like him. Premier League proven, Arsenal fan, bit of a G. Got that kind of Arsenal kind of FU attitude at times. So yeah, I'll go with Zaha. But mate, he's not a better footballer. Plus he's 30 years old. Tell me at 21 years old, bro, who is a better footballer than Mikhailo Mudryk? My great. 29 mil for Odegaard. Sunrise business. Was it 29 up front, rising to 34, yeah? I do make you right on that because, yeah, about 29, 30, rising to 34. Yeah, it was a pretty... Listen, Odegaard, if we remember, about 5-6 seasons ago, signed for them for an exceptional amount of money. I do believe, if my memory serves me right, he was about 15, and he signed for them for over 40 mil. Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm sure Odegaard signed for Real Madrid when he was about 50. Maybe it was a, 20 mil rising to 40 something with appearances and bonuses and Champions League and Spanish titles, whatever. But I don't know. And then he went quiet for years. We know he went Holland, I think, for a season or two. He went somewhere else. But every time you see him, it was almost like the guy we got on loan. God, I forgot his name, so I don't like him so much. Danny Ceballos, like, you always had the feeling that there was a decent little midfielder in there. Like, obviously, this is a far better player than Danny Ceballos. But I'm saying, listen, come on. If you've come through the Real Madrid academy anyway, like, you're already halfway on the road to being a decent player. That I don't care, you know what I mean, who you are. Like, do you know what I mean? So, back to Odegaard. Like, when you pay that money for a 15-year-old, you put a lot of pressure on him, Walcott style, etc., etc. And at Real Madrid, season after season, are challenging and they are doing something. So it was always going to be hard for a Norwegian kid to be going over to Real Madrid at 15 years old. Like, this is why I like the attitude of Mikhailo Mudryk. Would I rather play for Arsenal week in, week out, or sit on the bench for Real Madrid? I would rather play for Arsenal week in, week out. Now, this is what Odegaard could have probably... I'm not saying he could have had the opportunity, but how do we know we didn't go in for Odegaard when he was 15 as well? But he thought he was a bad man. I wanted to go and sign for Real Madrid out here. Just saying. But yeah, Lulu's a really good piece of business, though. Luke could be an arse. Eddie's done a good job so far. Yep, most definitely. He does need to deliver. He did not deliver last January. That's probably the board. But do you know what? You've just signed yourself a new lavish new deal. Bring me Mudryk, bring me Tillemans. Tillemans is a bit lazy, bros. I know, but then Danilo's a bit unproven. I'm talking... We're not going to get too much. I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible. I want 2 marquee signings in January. It's not going to happen, mate. I don't even know if we're going to get one. If we ended up with like a Facundo Torres from the MLS and a Danilo, for example, I'd be pretty outrageously pissed. So this is why all my hopes and dreams and hopes and more hopes are being pinned to Mikhailo Mudryk, and then I'll accept Danilo or Tillemans. Tillemans is a bit, as I say, there's a plan with me. I want to get rid of Elneny and I want to get rid of a Lokonga ASAP. That leaves us with 2 midfielders, plus hopefully say it was Tillemans, the fat, lazy Belgian boy. No problem, because in the summer you're bringing in Jude Bellingham or Declan Rice. Do you know what I mean? Tilda himself. Tilda Rice. So, and then you've got 4 quality midfielders. That's that, and that midfield there sounds like it wants to go win a title. Granit Xhaka, Thomas Partey, Yuri Tillemans, Declan Rice, or Jude Bellingham. If you don't feel you can afford Bellingham, go for Tilda, innit? But then 4 midfielders for me makes an absolutely outstanding 4 midfielders. Then you need to sort out the 4 wingers. You need 4 wingers if you're in the Champions League next season and you're challenging for the title. We've got Martinelli, we've got Saka, Nelson, Marquinhos. So let's get straight on to Mudryk. Do you know what? I could go 3 wingers next season. We have got Emil Smith Rowe, and then yeah, Nelson will still probably be buzzing around because we'll probably offer him a new deal anyway. Down, 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 down. Shouts out to you, Glenn. Shouts out to Craig. What are you saying? Edu was a part-time player for the Invincibles. He certainly was, but he did chip in. Similar to Sylvain Wiltord. I'm not saying he was a bit part, but he wasn't a great striker at Arsenal. But Old Trafford, so I mean, 1-0 Arsenal, Wiltord scored. He scored a couple of important goals, and so did Edu, man. I actually liked Edu as a player. Don't like him as much as a sporting director. I actually don't mind him as a player. And we all know I'm critical. ASC Governor, what's going on, my real one? Guys, please begin to like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. ASC Governor, I have dropped a World Cup Day video today. I'll be going hella crazy on YouTube as of Monday in the morning at 10 a.m. It'll be my World Cup daily video. And then there's 3 banging games, you know what I mean? England, Iran, I think it's going to be a decent game. Wales, USA, decent game. And Senegal, Holland, decent game. I might have to cover 2 out of 3, mate, definitely. With my World Cup daily, then my 10 p.m. live. I'm going hella in on the YouTube vibe for the World Cup and the January window. May God be with me on my journey. Muller, what about him? What about him? Neymar. Sorry, someone's asked that. Tillemans. Hold on. Tillemans is lazy and is not reliable. Mudrak is versatile and fits the caliber of the player we want. Most definitely, Glenn. Sorry, I didn't read all of that. What's got you guys onto Neymar and Muller? I'm baffed. There'll be Southgate's. This will be Southgate's last world. Oh, most definitely, mate. Most definitely. England have run out of steam under this geezer, man. They're still going to be predictable. They're going to go 3 at the back. What's that? Maguire, Stones, and probably Ben White. Trippier right back. Shaw left back. I say Ben White because I don't think the fat boy from City's ready. What do you call him? Kyle Walker. Central midfield, I'd go with Rice and Bellingham. On the right, I'd go Saka, left Foden, up front Kane. Yes, I leave out Mount. Grealish, unlucky. Maddison, very unlucky. I don't know. There is decent talent in there. I don't think he's the geezer to manage the talent there. How you going? Yes, do you know what? When you look at the World Cup, like Harry Kane, last World Cup, yeah? Benzema, last World Cup, yeah? Modric, last World Cup. Ronaldo, last World Cup. Messi, last World Cup. Lewandowski, last World Cup. There is some unbelievable talent there. Lewandowski's 35, do you know what I mean? So I'm sure he ain't trying to knock on the door when he's 39 for Poland. Yeah, bro. So just on the romantic side alone, like the romantic side being the Messi versus Ronaldo shoot-off, if they could be in a quarter-final or a semi-final together against each other, Portugal, Argentina, could be a very interesting game. Messi versus Ronaldo. In fact, that just makes for a flipping good game. Even though Argentina should, on paper, slap the absolute life out of them. I don't know. Football's a funny old game, though, isn't it? What's going on this camera before I smash it? I know it's wonky, but you know what? I'm going to work with wonky right now because it's right giving me the ump. Boom. Something like that? Something? Lick it on camera, you know. Where are we? I agree. Overall, Odo has done well for us. He's brought in good players and got rid of the Deadwood. He deserves compliments right now. Box of roses, give him a Blue Peter badge and a shining star as well. But yeah, I suppose I agree. The thing with the current leadership, Edu, is they won't just smoke money or anyone and play champions. Oh, here he goes with that championship manager. Bros, there's no championship manager and trying to get 2 decent signings in, bros. And then if you want to be a little bit trampy about it, not you trampy, but if the board want to be a bit trampy about it, there is so many people running out of contract. Like, do you know what I mean? Just go and grab a Danilo, a Tillemans, anything, bros. Like, you need something to drag us through to the summer for me until you get a Tilda or a Bellingham. Let me take that away because it's just right in my face. Get out. Get out, Hazard. No, in a rude way. I just mean you're in the front of my face. And this camera's just bothering me. I need to get it lower. Bollocks the championship manager, bros. We need 2 quality signings in January so we can follow up this 5 points clear and have a decent shot at the title. If you bring me nothing in January, bros, like, we're not trying to go for the title, are we? We're trying to cling on to what we got and stay in the top 4 for me. So it is still kind of vital, bros. I don't know which way you see it. Shouts out to all the real ones. Big subscribing if you is new. I played championship manager for like 100 years. If players can't add to what we have, then Edu and Co are happy to sit on their hands. Tillemans is better than Lokonga. I'm just gonna just allow it in it. Like I'm just gonna tell you, Tillemans, for example, is better than Lokonga. Tillemans is also better than Elneny. Just saying. Danilo, I'm not going to start factually saying is better than Elneny or Lokonga, but feeling as a MF, you know what I mean? He probably is. Give me another central midfielder. Well, there's the Dream 2, the Tilda and the Bellingham. That can't happen in January. Bro, there's central midfielders out there. There's central midfielders for days, my friend. For absolute days, for months, for weeks. We've been linked with William Carvalho again 12 seasons after we were first linked with him. So, I don't know. There is a stopgap, if you like, bruvs. But yeah, true. One thing I hope they're doing improves on is selling players for higher fees. Most definitely, bros. We get mugged off every season. I was going to comment to that when Hazard said about the Deadwood, but I thought, you know what? Let me just leave it. I'm going to try and make it an hour stream, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get me and Hazard on one already and make it a 3-hour bonanza, you know? Right, the camera's now playing games with me, but you know what? Stay there and you'll do. And keep the younger ones to how do we lose on Omari Hutchinson to Chelsea? Exactly. And Omari Hutchinson is definitely a good player. And he hasn't gone to the right club to develop his skill because, do you know what? Look at Callum Hudson-Odoi. Like, there was probably slightly better players there than him that ain't going to have a piss of a chance of playing for Chelsea. So why has he done it to himself? I believe, obviously, he... I kind of know this, actually, from a certain younger guy in the Arsenal Youth Academy. Because I spoke to him about this absolute... I can't go into it madly, but do you know what I mean? I don't even know if this guy, we know who know I'm talking about. Yes, we do know. I know someone in the youth at Arsenal. I don't even know how long my boy is going to be at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? There's no kind of contract talk for him, etc. And that was the same thing that happened with Omari Hutchinson. All I do know is Omari Hutchinson, he come back from Jamaica, and literally 2 days after he got back from holiday and from Jamaica, there was talk he was going to sign a new deal with Arsenal, and he signed for Chelsea. I was with the certain guy that, yeah, shouts out to my boy. So yeah, he told me, well, Omari, I don't really know. He said, I'm going to chat to him today, tomorrow. Man's coming training tomorrow, etc., etc., etc. And then bang, he signed for Chelsea. So yeah, I'm going to have to get this guy on my channel, man. He has to talk, so you guys know that certain these things I do know out of the youth team does come from certain people that, you know what I mean? People know in the ends and chat to, do you know what I mean? I've told all the real ones who I know. I've told you all in the group. So yes, I am talking about the same kid who hasn't signed a new deal at Arsenal, and yeah, he doesn't actually think he's getting one either now. So that's why I'm not going to name him now. I'm not going to say things, you know what I mean? He doesn't think he's getting a new deal at Arsenal. He's 18, so he's at that age now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Watch every Arsenal person who could be watching this stream. Who's 18 at Arsenal? So even though he doesn't look, and all respect to you, bro, you know I love you, innit? But he doesn't look as shit hot as Omari Hutchinson actually did. We have got talent that still seem to kind of escape out the door, if you like. Do you know what I mean? Hazard, you know when I met the guy. I kind of told you a couple of things on the day. UB, you know who I'm talking about as well. Linda probably will remember. Lee Akers will definitely remember the youth player I'm talking about. I'm not going to name him, bros, because as I say, I've already had it from him. He hasn't been offered a new deal at the club, and he's going the same way Omari Hutchinson went. He's going out the door, so clearly I'm not going to name him today, am I? The amount of money we have for selling players is shambolic. Well, yeah, Maitland Miles will go for nothing. Mari, even if Monza do miraculously survive in Serie A, I still can't see us getting 5 million for Mari. Will we even get 5 million for Maitland Miles? We're going to get nothing for Cedric. This is why I wonder if we've got to sell a Tierney or two to kind of help with financing things along the way in the summer, guys. A couple of sacrifices, you know what I mean? Like Brevard, you know me? A couple of sacrifices. Get out the dog, give me 25 million for my budget. I like Ramsdale's orange top. That could be it. I thought it was yellow. I've also got a yellow and an orange top this season. I walked in the club shop the other day and there was a short sleeve one that presented me as soon as I walked in the door, and I thought, I'd rock that. And it was a goalkeeper top. It had both of them next to it. I don't know, 80 quid for a long sleeve, 70 or probably, or 65 for the short sleeve. Who knows? Didn't actually even check it. I have a strong feeling a deal will be done with Mudrak. That's the one, bro. That's the one. Mudrak has already allegedly been putting it out there today, kind of quietly, that he's upset that after all he's done for Shakhtar, and I don't know what the hell he's done for them, but yeah, he said he's kind of annoyed with the exaggerated £87.5 million price tag, and he hopes things can get sorted out way before January, so at least he knows where he stands. We do not want to be a selling club. I do get it, bros. Okay, so then keep Tierney, keep Zinchenko, fantastic. But we've then got to come up with a left-footed centre-back. I suppose we could do that on a free with Van and Dicker. We do have to come up with a right-back, bros, because there's something I still don't like about the whole Tommy Ben White. It's a bit too, excuse me, defensive. We need to be a bit more mobile going forward, especially in certain games. Do you know what I mean? We need our kind of our Dumfries, our Trent, our Robinson, someone that's going to ping down the right the way Zinchenko can, and Tierney can. There's something just not right on the right for me, and it needs to be addressed in the summer. I don't care what anybody says. We love Tommy. We love what Ben White is doing. Behind Jude, there's still not something right, though, man. Jude, near Gordio J. Just saying. Who's that on the old dog and bone? Oh, I'm behind in the comments. Right, I'm going to start speeding the heck up. Tyler, bro. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to be a really good boy, bro. I'm happy blazing. Did you ask Big Ted's what I went and gave him last night, bros? A couple of spectacular packets of crisps that were called Formula One. And when he opened these particular brand of crisps, bros, the Formula One, blood fire. After 2 draw, he was like, yeah, that's lovely. And we know what Big Ted's like. God bless him. We love Big Ted. Yeah, he said straight, you and that Formula One crisps, they're fantastic. Ty, you need to taste them crisps as well, bros. They come in a little pot of a packet, and yeah, a little pot of a packet, and yeah. I don't smoke, by the way, guys. I don't know where that smoke's coming from. I must have a smoke machine on. I swear to God, I've never smoked in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. A club that sells its bigger stars. Not bigger stars, bros. I think Zinchenko outweighs Tierney. If I had to finance him and bring in a free left-back signing like Grimaldo, the Spanish left-back playing for Benfica, he's decent. I would sacrifice if I had to, if it meant I was getting a Jude Bellingham, so to say, in the summer. If you're just going to deliver me a bit of Tielemans and Danilo, then no, I'm keeping Tierney. I'm talking, bros, if you're whipping me up a bit of Tielemans and Danilo for the central midfield, well then no, we're keeping Tierney, we're keeping everyone. I'm talking about, bros, if you're bringing in Grimaldo to replace Tierney at left back, yeah, but then with that 25 mil you get for Tierney, you're putting that with whatever's in the budget, and you're going to go hell blood for leather for Jude Bellingham at 125 mil, bros. Yeah, I'll back that 100%, bros. I'll drive KD back to Celtic. In fact, I'll put him in the boot of the car. We'll go driving there in M1. Scotland, here we go, pal. Here we go. You didn't get him. Say goodbye to London, pal. The big smoke, That's the last time you're smoking that smoke in London, pal. Get back to Scotland with you. Seriously. But I love you, though, Lee. But I do take your point massively. We shouldn't be a selling club. Emil Smith-Rowe shouldn't be sold. Tierney shouldn't be sold. We shouldn't have to sacrifice nothing. Do you know what I mean? No, absolutely not. Not if we're going for the title. Not if we're London's finest Arsenal. And not if we're going to be a Champions League team. You're totally right. But I get the sneaky suspicions I'm going to be dealt up Danilo and Tielemans in the summer or something. I don't want to be dealt up Danilo and Tielemans in the summer. I want to be dealt up a bit of Tilda rice. That's what I want to be. That's the kind of food I want to eat. A bit of Tilda rice. Better still, hey Jude, London's calling. Come sign for Arsenal. Me and you, we will be gassed. And then Acres will get ourselves some tickets to go and see Bellingham at the Emirates Stadium. Hey, Acres, don't you want Jude too? I want Bellingham so much I could punch up them man too. Right, I don't mean our stars, Lee. I mean the young ones in the squad the same way Chelsea. So yes, this is it, bros. Exactly. Like Loftus Cheek, Callum Hudson-Odoi, they'll all be sold and dashed aside for stars. Ziyech will go. I know he wasn't through the academy, but Ziyech will be smacked out the door. Do you know what I mean? Amari Hutchinson, he'll be sold on for 15, 25 mil after making 4 appearances for Chelsea. So how come, bro, we can get 25 quid for him going Chelsea? This is where I do make you out on this one. How come we sell Amari for 25 pounds to Chelsea, but he'll play 4 games for Chelsea, probably substitute appearances as well. But when they come to selling him to Borussia Dortmund or Bayer Leverkusen, they're going to get 25, 35 million quid for him. Ding! We can't sell players. So yeah, bro, if you can't sell your young kids, you have to go a little bit higher. The guys that can't get in the team. But I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm just saying, mate, I want some right higher tier shopping. Do you know what I mean? Harrods, not this Morrison, Tesco stuff. I want a bit of Harrods in the summer. A bit of Waitrose. You know Waitrose? Balance the books. Give me a winning football team. Well, yeah, that's ideal. That's kind of what we're talking about. Keeping it fair and financial with the play. I feel that I've always said this. A star will go in the next couple of years. Tierney and Emil Smith-Rowe. Yeah, they're the 2 that I reckon. You can say it backwards. Emil Smith-Rowe, Kieran Tierney. Braveheart. ESR. ESR. Braveheart. Which one's going to go for you? Why did you 079 Kieran? Or 07888 ESR? Oh, gosh. Kyler, where are you? Man, I must be miles behind in the comments. Guys, when you speed up, right, the reason Arsenal players were sold because they lacked ambition and that's coming from them. Right, let me do that again. The reason these Arsenal players were sold because the club lacked ambition. Are we talking Amari Hutchinson? Are we going back to Henri Vieira? Possibly, bros. I think Amari... Well, I couldn't tell you factually what happened with Amari. As I said, aeroplane. Unless you're not listening to me, bros. Aeroplane, Jamaica. Landed in London. Talk scheduled for contract signing at Arsenal. A couple of things went pear-shaped. Chelsea phoned him up. The next day, he was a Chelsea player. Again, I haven't told. I do know a youth academy player. Like, do you know what I mean? It is a friend for a friend, but do you know what I mean? Yes, I still speak to him as often as I can, whether it's once a month or what. But I still speak to this guy, and I will try and suck as much information out of him as I can. And he's now in Amari Hutchinson's position. He's probably not in the limelight as much as him, but he's 18 and he doesn't know what his Arsenal future kind of holds. Now, if you've watched a few reserve games like I have of him, because I've obviously clearly met him a few times, he's got talent in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't he go out on loan to Blackpool or something? Do you know what I mean? Peterborough. And see what you can do. But I'm not going to name the brother. Exactly though, Craig. Exactly. I do hear that though. Shouts out to Craig. Shouts out to Lee. Now it's time to change that. Yeah, superb. I do get it. I disagree, Hazard. We shouldn't sell stars to balance the books. Just sell well, like Chelsea do. Bang. That's even better. Just sell well. That's it. There you go. But with Arsenal, easier said than done. 1,000,000%. Craig Boozy's banner Qatar stadiums. Should we go to the World Cup? I'd love to say right now who I think shouldn't be going to the World Cup, but I'm just not going to. Certain things can't happen in certain countries, and I subscribe to this. And anyone else, I suppose, in all realness, going to a country of no matter what religion, if this is the way of the land and they don't believe in certain things, like, what can you actually do? Put their country on hold for a month so people can run around spitting, kicking, drinking beer, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I don't actually want to get into this subject on YouTube, but again, the group boy knows exactly what I'm thinking of people going to Qatar, innit? Like, seriously, stay at home or go watch football. That's the only way. That's the last thing I'm going to say on it. If you're going to Qatar, innit, strictly go to watch football. If you're going to Qatar to do X, Y, and Z, innit, like, go on, innit? Siwam, dear. Warm, dear, man. Yo, bro. I just got like a bleep, 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 stretch for bleep, 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 bleep. All I did was bleep, 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 bleep. All I did, bleep, 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 bleep. Never gonna see my mum again. No. That's not it. Fuck all rubbish about making a profit. Let's make titles. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Let's not make war. Let's make love. Let's not make profit. Let's win silverware. Go on. Lakers. Whoa. Hazard on in the stadium. But you can take your own drinks into the stadium. No, wait. No. Not as far as I've read and seen that. No. Not on the hair of my chinny chin, brother. Nowhere near the stadiums. So the people that live in Qatar can go to the game without feeling away or people dropping alcohol on them, basically. That's exactly how I heard it on one particular radio station today. So doing the maths on it, I reckon, yeah, no. You can probably get gassed and smashed at your hotel room. You might even be able to go in the swimming pool lounge and maybe have a cheeky beer there. But I tell you what, when you lick road to go to the stadium, bros. Anyways, shouts out to you all. Shouts out to Lee, to UE, to Hazard, to Ty, to Linda, to Easy, to Hanyumi, to all the real ones. Everyone I forgot, Cam, to Craig, to Gemma, all the real ones. Where are we all today? Hi, how are we, brother? How's road treating you? How's everything? How's Arsenal treating you? How's the world treating you? Formula One treating you? It's treating me damn good at the moment. Look into my eyes, bro. Look into my eyes. I found Big Ted as well and ask him and get him to jump on the live and then say, hold on, just say, do you know what Danny's just done? He's only just went and opened a pack of crisps live on YouTube. He turned his back and he only whipped open a different packet of crisps, yeah. Now that is a packet of Alien OG, no ramping. Lord have Spitfire. Wait. But by the way, people, I'd like to just say I've given up smoking. Not doing that kind of thing no more, especially live on YouTube. Like, not doing it. I don't smoke no more, so I'm just gonna keep it all healthy living, no smoking, cigarettes, obviously, and etc. Time. Yeah. As far as crisps in the snack industry go, that's a damn good snack. All makes your voice go fucking all sorts. I don't know. The taste is so pierced on the crisp. I like salt and vinegar and they lick you. I don't know. Tired. I need to see you, bro. No, I think you need to see me, bro. Excuse me, guys. I don't know where I went with that. I'm not saying I agree with selling stars. I'm saying I'm feeling it will happen. So do I, brothers. You're going to have to balance it somewhere. Let's just say Arsenal did go crazy. And when I say crazy, I say Mudrak and Tillemans in January. And then we go damn crazy and go get Jude Bellingham for 125 in the summer as well. 125 plus Mudrak, Tillemans. I make that 125. Ooh. 170 by 180, 190. That's close to 200 million pounds worth of footballer. But you know what? It is required. Ow! Almost just broke my testicle. Excuse me, YouTube. Almost snapped it at least. Ow! Venom! Some balls! Oh, come on, camera. Don't play with my life. Are we on to that? It looks like it's all fucking. Fuck you out, brother. Don't play with me, bros. Don't play enough. No, it was so wonky. But don't play with me. Tell you what I'm going to do is tomorrow before I come on, yeah, I am actually going to play with this for a couple of minutes, so this doesn't happen to me. Right, where was that? Obviously, Hazard, we know. Good night, good night. Good night. Be better soon, Tef. Good night. Hold on, be better soon. Oh, I see. I was going to say, what, Ty's ill? What's the matter with Ty? What's Craig saying? Right, well, let's hope it doesn't. Happy Giselle, Ballagons, etc., who is the only one in France for like 50 mil. This is what I mean. Chelsea would get 50 mil for Balogun. If we were to sell him, well, we couldn't get 15 mil for Eddie Nketiah. Let's have it straight. And he's meant to be the darling of Arteta right now. He's the go-to man after Gabriel Jesus. Bro, if we went to sell Nketiah in January, bros, I swear to God, I don't think we could. Does anyone think we could get more than £15 million for Eddie Nketiah with his 0 goals in the league? Has he got 1 or 0 in the league this season? He's got so many, I forgot. And the next time you mention my arm and Lucas channel and I will put you on a timeout, I'll block you because I'm a mod on his channel. I'm a mod on his channel. Ah, interesting. We learn something new every day. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to Luca, of course, Craig. Nice one. As you do. I'm just going to take a break. This is a commercial break, sponsored by Danny AFC TV. You're not Craig. How are you, bro? Speaking of which, Craig, how is gosh. Oh damn. Tyler, help me out. Craig, there's a mod on the channel. You were close to being frozen, apparently drunk and disorderly on the chat. That's not good for you, bro. Oh, that's class. Oh God! Where is it? Start on Craig Day. What's going on here, people? What's going on? Have you got bored of my amazing blue eyes? Did I choke one of you too many times on these crisps? On these loud ass crisps? I don't drink alcohol. Can't you get that? You sure? You sure? I could have sworn you liked a fucking can Stella. Little sneaky pie again, you know what I mean? Serious? No shit. And there's me not trying to swear today, but no shit. Not trying to swear, not trying to smoke, but whoa! Look at the size of that fucking spider. Jesus, blood to fire. Bro, you can't be like, whoa. Where did you go, G? I'll cancel a live stream for you, brother. Because you was the size of like a fucking country. Like, where did you go? Well, guys, there's some things that big. No Ross Clark. No. Give me a light. Just give me the light and let me mash him down. No. Where did you go, G? If you're ever amongst my clothes, you know I'll burn you, innit? Leg by leg. I don't care if you're God's creature or whose creature you are, bro. I will take you one by one. I'll burn your legs off, innit? Let me see. My brother. The thing was that big, you know. Come like a rat to Ross. You see this village, bros? They get spied. No, they're trying to walk on me or something. Fam, where do they? Brother, you got me behind the radio, innit? You little slick little Ross. Blood, I'll take you out of there, innit? I'll get a can of links, yeah? Listen, don't let me go on mad on here today, yeah? Because I'll get one can of links, and I'll get one lighter. I'll find you, G. Yeah, come, Mr. Spidey, brother. Bomba fire, yeah?
Don't play with me, G. You ain't allowed to live here, blood. You don't pay rent. You don't pay rent here, bro. No. Get out. See, most people would just breathed it off and carried on their stream, innit? And let the spider live amongst this crap. But anyway, I missed it. Are you inside the trainers, bro? Fun. You're inside the crap. Bro, the king was there. I see it. I jumped up and he moved. It ain't even like I delayed. I see him. I jumped up. Where did you go? Bro, oh. No, I'm going to find you, my G. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. But some village spider come running at me. What a rascal. Hey, listen. Oi. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I don't like spiders, you know. I don't like nothing that runs and moves. I don't like nothing. Listen. I don't like humans. They run and move. Listen, at the best of times. But listen, I tell you what, yeah. I'll burn you leg for leg, innit? I'll do what Hassan Abi done to the spider back in the day. He gave it injection, medicine. Ugh. Right, people, where was I? Oh, gosh. Back is all good. You're a good sportsman. Jay Ben, what's going on? Bro, man, I just see the biggest village brothers allowing me and he's going to be like, what's this kid's doing? So he must be high, innit? Bro, I just see the biggest spider in the world, bros. You know I don't like things like that, Jay Ben, so don't even try it. I trust in the process. That's interesting, though, Jay. That is very, very interesting. So you trust in Arteta. You trust in his new job, sporting director. Arteta, Martinelli, Saka, deals are done. Where is Saliba's? But yeah, all good. Top 5 points clear. Give me your two names of your preferred choice, because I know you reckon you know it all, innit, my G? So come on. Who is your two players, J-Ben, that Arsenal need to bring in January to try and maintain this 5-point lead? Shouts out to all the Royal Lumber comes up in the place. What's going on? And you mate. Hanyumi's in the place. Right, we got Hazard, Hanyumi, Ty, Linda, Lumbercamp, Ty again. Shouts out Big Ted. Shouts out to Craig, to Cam, to you. To Leakers, whoa. Yeah, but you don't leave me the taster though. Oh, no, I'm joking. Right, I tell you, I'm gonna fix that for you. I'll come see you tomorrow, innit? Don't try and piss me off like that, so I'll come see you tomorrow. The Academy kid is bang. I know, bruv, and. Have you heard my rant about that, bros? Because Amari Hutchinson, well, he's going the same way Amari did, bros, because he ain't been offered nothing by Arsenal. Loan deals didn't kind of materialise, and it's gone mad stalling on his career, bros. You know what I mean? Anyone that wants to know about this, Tyler, I'll chat to you about that tomorrow, bros. Obviously, you're not on none of the groups, innit? But yeah, Lumbercamp, you know exactly who I'm talking about as well. Amari went for like £25, but here's the thing, yeah, G. Before I do close out, shouts out to all the real ones on the stream. When Chelsea come to selling Amari Hutchinson, yeah, he might have only played 5 times for them. He might have even only played 5 times from the bench, 5 substitute appearances at that. I know they'll still get 25, 35, 40 mil for him. But we can't even get 40 quid for him. Like, this is still a disaster, as always, at Arsenal. By the way, 5 points clear. And just spend money then, innit? Like, if we can't sell players, like, you're going to have to keep investing more, then you keep spending. I want Mudrak, Tillerman, let's go. Oh, here she goes. Oh, it's Jude. Were you a police officer? And you? I know. I must be saying that. Oh, bruv. Ty, look into my eyes. Can't you actually see? I know. It's hideously. California love. And you mean round time. Are you blazing? California. Are you blazing? Formula One, yes I am in the city of motor breath, in the city of Alien OG. I'm happy blazing, like seriously, exactly where I'm blazing like Hanyumi today, brugs. Hanyumi's there, Hanyumi, whoa, 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 Hanyumi, whoa, 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 whoa. It's time for me though, very quickly, to run into. I've still got the light on, that spider's still running for me. Just give me the keys and I will. No, I'm not feeling this World Cup. I know it's a bit mad, isn't it? But I'm gonna go. I've downloaded a World Cup video today, bro. So please go get a like on that for me. Hand you me my raw one. I basically listed my 10 players to watch out for. A lot of old guys. That's going to be their last World Cup. Possibly Kane, Modric, definitely Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski. There's a lot of talent here that would like to say goodbye to the World Cup in a right and proper way. And you don't get much bigger in the game than Ronaldo or Messi. And obviously at 35 and 37 respectively, it's got to be their last World Cups, isn't it? Messi hasn't been the same player for the last year and he's only playing in France. At least Ronaldo's still trying to do things in the Premier League, isn't it? And now his mouth's got the better of him and Sancho's talking to the gal though. Do you know what I mean? Right before kickoff. Shouts out to Lung Burkamp, to Hazard, to Han Yumi, to Linda, to Ty, to Big Ted, to Easy, to Cam, to Craig, to Gemma, to Linda, to anyone that's been on the stream tonight, to Glenn, all the real ones, please keep subscribing to the Realist Arsenal YouTube channel. A couple of bits of news today. Right, Edu, sporting director. As far as I know, he's pretty much keeping up the same role as ever. As in dealing with possible transfer targets. He's going to be a lot more involved than the under-21 setup with Per Mertesacker, so maybe a bit of a boot up the balls for Mertesacker if the under-21s ain't performing and coming through like they should be. So Edu's going to be keeping a close eye on that. Allegedly, there's going to be money going into the under-21s as well. So hopefully a couple of young signings coming through. Where's Endrick, 16 years old? Yeah. But we want Danilo. Jude Bellingham. Yes, he would in fact join Arsenal if his first choice, which is allegedly was Liverpool, if they're finishing sixth this season, and they're not winning the Champions League, like, I know all he has to do is wait 12 months and you'll probably get him back in it. But see, it depends. If listen, for me, if he really wants to join Liverpool, he'd give them 12 months and just go and join anyway. He's a Birmingham kid. I don't know. Does he really give a damn? What I'm reading between the lines is, listen, London's a lovely place, Arsenal's a lovely club, and we could be champions. Who knows? We could be finishing second. Definitely a Champions League team. Bellingham, why not? Let's do the right thing. So Jude Bellingham to Arsenal. Could this be more than a reality? Arsenal playing Juventus in the next couple of weeks in some sort of friendly. Could we be keeping a close eye on Dusan Vlahovic? Martinelli, deal done. Saka, deal done. Saliba, deal not done. Tielemans is playing for a huge summer payday. So yeah, no January move for him, even though I've been screaming Tielemans that I want him here now over Danilo. Mudryk upset at Shakhtar Donetsk, asking price for him. Allegedly it's £87.5 million. Mudryk surely should make up a noise. The only thing, Gooners, I do fear that could happen with Mudryk is if Newcastle spitefully just go and whack £59 million down on the table. This will put Arsenal in a very precarious position because we won't go higher. We might not match it. So if Newcastle want to just start flinging money around, and I have been told Newcastle have been given more than the green light. They've been given the zinging, blinging green light to go hell for leather for Mudryk and Jonathan Davids, the Canadian striker, obviously at Lille, I do believe, in France. So they want two very good signings to try and keep them in a Champions League position. And it makes sense. If you're third and you're doing well and the momentum's good and injuries are not really happening, touch wood if you're a Newcastle fan, add possibly a Mudryk and a Jonathan Davids to that. And you're a damn good team. And you've still got Alexander Isak, who did start well with Newcastle, to come back from injury. But moving swiftly on, Newcastle, how much of a problem could they be to us? Forget that. Lisandro Martinez, guys. Now, I was talking to someone as well that was talking to me about the Mudryk deal. Shouts out to Kay. I mentioned him on the channel before. Now, he's told me Arsenal offered £27 million and a few add-ons for Martinez, and then we raised it to Odegaard money. We went 34 million with them really sly add-ons. Now, he obviously went to Man United for nearly £60 million. All I want to ask on this is, I don't agree with paying £60 million for the geezer.
you know what I'm actually looking for? I got a ticket for Stevenage Arsenal today, and I have no idea what I've done with it. I was just going to show it to you all. Yes, I'm going Stevenage versus Arsenal under 21s if I find that ticket. But actually looking for that ticket's just thrown me, guys. Hold on, let's check the drawer here. Where is the tickets? Tickets. Oh, anyway, all right. Lissandro Martinez. Yeah, did we miss a trick on this guy, or was it £60 million too much? I actually think it would have been a touch at around the 35, £40 million mark. Man United might have overspent, but I do think in 2-3 years' time, especially if he signs a new deal and he's happy at Man United, like they've probably got themselves a little battler and a warrior there. And alongside the right central defender, like a William Saliba, for instance, that could be something really, really strong, brutally nasty, and you just can't get past it. He adds a lot of strength. Saliba adds a lot of just skill, slickness, etc. No England fags. On any cars here. No, but I was saying, no, my car ain't having that either. It looks like we are buying at least 2 players in January. Blah, 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 blah. Bro, what's your thoughts on Ronaldo interview? He's an unhappy guy. He's gone about it totally the wrong way. They should have just let him go in the summer, bruvs. He is 37. He wanted to play Champions League football, and Man United got into their feelings about it. And now he's done totally the wrong thing, innit? The whole Jadon Sancho on the phone to the Gallem, though, 5 minutes for the game, though. And just grassing up people, then saying, obviously, I know he did say, obviously, I hope Man United win the title, but if they can't, I hope Arsenal win it. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what that's all about. Arsenal, yeah, I've always loved their ground and all of this. Quite strange, really. Everything's the same. The chef, the grass, the technology is the same when he was 21. I don't know, bro. It's a bit disrespectful for Man United, isn't it? My thoughts is, obviously, he's got to go immediately. Doesn't matter if you're Ronaldo, Messi, Matteo Guendouzi, laugh out loud. You got to go, innit? So, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I think he's done it so they sack him. And I'm not getting this straight from Sky because I thought he obviously must wants to be sacked here because it can't be about the money. I'm sure he's not saying, listen, pay me to the end of the season, but I want out in January. He's a millionaire. So I think he just wants out ASAP. Maybe he does have an offer up his sleeve because he's kind of give it, what do you mean no one wants me? He's well in his feelings about that as well. It's quite funny to pass this interview, to be honest with you. The chef's the same, but then, oh, but he's a good chef, though. I know, I'll be thinking of that chef. I'll be thinking, yeah. Because they don't know. Yeah, there's yours there, son. Anyway. So, yeah, I don't know, mate. It's just best they part ways, isn't it? I think he should just go to a league that's a touch lower without being disrespectful. Go America or something. You're going to go and smack it for a season or two and go and get paid well. Premier League's a little bit, I don't know. See, he wants to go and still break records, and I don't know. We'll see what kind of World Cup he has as well. Like, Ronaldo probably has got a lot to offer. We'll see how much he carries Portugal, for instance, in the next few days, bruvs, because I wouldn't be asking for Ronaldo or Arsenal. Is there any gooners out here that would ask for Ronaldo on a loan deal just to the end of the season? So Man United rip up his contract, guys, yeah? So he's a free agent as of January the 1st. Is there any gooners out there that would actually take him to the end of the season? LOL. Let's ask this question. I'm going to take a moment to think about it. Oh, whoa. I was about to be Chris on the stream. 1 second. I'll be right back. This is another commercial break brought to you by Danny AFC TV. And yeah, guys, England team. Just as we're an hour and 20 minutes in, it's almost time to get out of the building. We know he's repetitive. He's going to go 5 at the back, 6 at the back, whatever. Southgate. So, yes, Ramsdale in goal. Trippier right back. Shaw left back. White the right side of centre back. Maguire centre. Stones left centre back. Rice, Bellingham centre mid. Saka, Foden, wings. Harry Kane up front. Interesting. Talk Sports' very own Scott Minto, the former Chelsea left back. Yui will know this guy very well. I do believe Yui was friends with this guy. Even though he's only like football for 5 years and probably whatever. Yui's probably explained it himself. But anyways, yeah, in that 5 years, he got a
really close relationship with Scott Minto, the former Chelsea left back. But he has been saying on Talk Sport that he doesn't believe Jude Bellingham will in fact join Liverpool, and he reckons his tip is, shall we say, Scott Minto, the former Chelsea left back, reckons Jude Bellingham is signing for Arsenal come the summer. Now, if that is true, I say, get Scott Minto back at the bridge. Get him back at the bridge in whatever capacity you like. Oh, Scott Minto. So, yeah, it's interesting. Bellingham, 125 million. Arsenal, summer. We could do it. Like, we've bought people like Pepe, but that was like going South London and buying something else and putting it in the boot of your car and then driving home carefully. We got it on tick. Consignment. £20 million a season. Could you do something like this with Bellingham? See, I don't think Borussia Dortmund are going to play that game, even though they get money every year. They got money last year for Sancho, etc. I don't think they're playing that game unless you give them something sensible. Listen, hold 70. We're going to give you another 55 mil in a couple of seasons. Do you know what I mean? Hold 70, hold 75, and we'll give you 50 soon. Do you know what I mean? Do you think this could ever happen, Gooners? Shouts out to Hank Yumi, to Craig, to Luke Burkham, to UE, to Hazard, to Linda, all the real ones that are with me tonight. Please be getting the likes on the video, to Ty as well, to all the real ones. Yeah, because I can't name you every single time, guys. I eat too many crisps. Please the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Got to find the brubs. I know, innit? Don't freak me out, Hank Yumi. But you see, I had to bring out the links for him and all sorts. See, I forgot about him for a minute there. Bros, you know, it's one of them ones, yeah? I'm going to turn off the lights to go sleep here. It's going to be bare silent in the village, bros. You know, you don't hear nothing, blood. Like, there's no cars, there's no dogs, there's no pit bull down the road giving it at 3 in the morning, like everywhere in London. But I'll hear my man walk, innit? And I'm going in bed with a can of links and a lighter, innit? And my packet of crisps. I'm going to blaze my crisps, waiting for this brother to come out, innit? And if he comes out, innit? My man's in trouble, innit? Forever mugging me off on the stream as well, yeah, bros. He bounced out. I jumped up. Bros, I jumped up like Superman. Where he went, bros. Bro, there's a radiator there, obviously. I could turn the camera. There's just a straight radiator there. No. Nah, afraid not, mate. Afraid not. Real good guess. It's good, but it's not right. It's an 8-legged grass. Oh, God. Do you know what? Down, innit? So we'll have to start looking for him again. Bruv, why did you do it, Hank Yumi, bro? I start getting itchy again. I just got over it for a minute there. Oh, man. I'm going to have to go for a commercial break again because I Hank Yumi. Danny be on the next. I'm a celebrity kid. Nah, bruvs. That's what I mean. Seriously. Nope, not doing it, bruvs. I'm not doing one of the challenges. Nope. And I've never even watched the program, but I get the gist of it. And I'm not doing it, bros. I get the gist, and I'm not doing it. About eat a cockroach. I'll be like, bros, come here. And who? Bang! Bros, I'll beat you up. Like, no. Oh, God. Nah, bros. This is why, like, I'm a failed celebrity. Get my ass out of here or something. Like, I don't know. In fact, I don't even know none of the people in there. So, celebrity what? Celebrity who? I never heard of none of them. One was meant to be an MP. I still don't heard of him. I couldn't tell you what he looked like. If George Gronka is about winning, like he says, then he needs to put the money where his mouth is in January. Well, yeah, he needs to really get his dad by the hand and the balls and literally just say, Daddy. We are 5 points clear. You know, current climate, Man City have got Haaland. They're a great team, one of the best in the whole world. Dad, father. My American dad. When are we going to have this opportunity again? Like, we could go another 3-4 years before we're top of the table by 5 points. Like, this is quite an achievement here. This actually is quite an achievement. Like, hats off to the whole Hazard. Anyway, I don't know what to say. Like, we're in such a position, bro. It's like, why would you just go and Danilo it and Facundo Torres it? Bro, go give me Woodjack, go give me Tillemans, and go for this, innit? Seriously, go for this. Like, literally, bro, we should be worth 100 million, 55 Woodjack. Tillemans, 15 at a push, bro, because he's a free in about 20 minutes. That's 70 mil. 30 million pound, bro. You've got to bring me a striker. I know Arda Güler is a bit young, but you could get him for about 30 mil. or go and do something. Just go and do something. Edu, this is what you're meant to do, innit? Arteta, you're a manager now. Come on, you are the manager. You are the manager of the club. The club, you are the manager. Edu, you are now the sporting director of the club. The club, you are sporting director in the club. So, bro, go and do that, innit? Why am I sitting here screaming names? Edu, go and get them names already. Arteta, go chat to them names already. But guys, an hour and 25 minutes in. Should we have another 5 minutes? Daniel is in the building. What is the good word, Daniel? How are you, my brother? Messi. We need a Messi Ronaldo World Cup final. Bros, who said that the other day? It was Linda that said that the other day. Who kind of, I think Craig ridiculed it. He was like, well, that's not going to happen. I think, I don't want to accuse Craig here. I think he said Portugal was shit. But he did say Argentina were going to win it. I definitely remember it. There was definitely something to do with Craig because he said, not in a rude way, Craig, but he said Argentina would win it. I can't remember every comment. I'm human. But I mean, I think I get the gist of it was I think Ronaldo's Portugal team is not really going to cut it. I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think Linda was trying to give that on like the old romantic one, like the romantic vibe of the World Cup, a Messi Ronaldo final. It would be hella interesting. But it would be just as interesting if they met in the quarterfinal or the semi-final. I think Argentina versus Portugal, on pen and paper, Argentina have got to win 3-0. But you just know with Ronaldo around, it will not happen. He will not allow it somehow. Even if Argentina were 3-0 up at half-time, I still want to bet on Portugal and Ronaldo coming out and trying to madness. Fernandes, etc. Do you know what I mean? Trying to do a little strippiness in the second half and dragging that back to 3-3. Stranger things have happened. And Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know. He's having a bad moment. And wouldn't it just be like Ronaldo? At 37, can he do it all over again? Like, wouldn't it just be like Ronaldo to go and bang 6-7 goals in a World Cup? And be like, okay, Man United, and just really upset Man United more. Hanyumi, get a lag for just for this one. Ronaldo has a banger. Like, he puts Mbappe to shame. Messi, Ilya. Mbappe, ooh. And he goes and gets 7, bros. I'm talking 4 in the groups, 1 in the quarterfinal, 2 in the semi-final. That's already 7. Flip. I'm going 8 World Cup goals for Ronaldo. Imagine it, bros. That's him loading up his bank balance. Qatar. USA. Stay in the Premier League. Back to Spain. PSG. Bayern Munich. Etc. If Ronaldo went and murked at this World Cup, do you think it would still be, oh, nobody wants me? Or nobody allegedly doesn't want me no more because I want too much money? I don't think so. I think if Ronaldo went and scored 4, 5, 6, 7 goals at the World Cup, you know what I mean? And got to Portugal to the dizzy heights of like a semi-final, a romantic meeting against, say, Argentina, and they gracefully go out 4-3 in an epic where Messi scores 2, Ronaldo scores 3, and Martinez scores the other 2 and a 4-3 for Argentina. But Ronaldo would still have outscored Messi. He would have scored 3 in the game. Messi got 2, but Portugal go out heroically. Basically, Argentina 4, Cristiano Ronaldo 3, if you like. Daniel, before I go, what is the good word? Let's be real. We ain't getting Bellingham. Right? Well, then if that is impossible, then I want you to deliver me Tilda. I want to eat that kind of food then. Tilda rice. West Ham. That's the minimum bar. Tilda doesn't offer great amounts, bros. He's not a great footballer. He's a decent passer. He's a brilliant snapper. When I say a snapper, he likes to clean up and snap people's heels in the midfield. And that is a wonderful skill in itself, like Calvin Phillips. A little bit similar. They're snappers. They go straight out, cut the BS, and just go out and murk a man, win the ball back, and then pass it to the stylish guy. If you like, the Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, if he was at Arsenal. Declan will do a mighty fine job at Arsenal just because what's in front of him, he takes care behind. Do you know what I mean? And then up front, we've just got to look after themselves because they'll have Declan cleaning up, and then you've got William behind them, Ramsdale in goal. Do you know what I mean? So, bros, cool. Can't give me Bellingham. Give me a bit of Tilda at 65, 70 mil. Job done. Mwah. Life's beautiful. And hear me. I remember Ozil saying he'll do an interview about what happened during the pandemic, wage cut and all that. Never happened. I reckon club made some deal with him when they cancelled his contract. Or or Ozil's going to do it, because listen, Ozil is, I reckon, a smart guy. I don't know factually, but if he's brought out 6 books, then I'm probably wrong in what I'm about to say. But if he's one of them guys that hasn't brought out 6 books, Ozil so far, but he's only 21. Ozil, I won the World Cup 24. Ozil, I signed for Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Ozil, my Arsenal career. He's got 8 books out already. So if he hasn't actually, like Wenger said, I'm never going to release a book until I retire, which he was true to his word. And it was still a bit rubbish, the book. Let's have it right. Where is that book? Anyway, it was a bit rubbish anyway, because he never went into direct. I wanted to know what happened with particular deals, Ronaldo's, Ibrahimovic's, you know what I mean? He goes into bits that he wants. I could have got this guy, I could have got that guy. Well, why didn't you then, you moron? But yeah, it's not only that, he could be, just to round that off, Yumi, he could be just waiting for the opportunity to say, to retire, and then just let a few people have it. Arsenal, it's on for you lot. Do you know what I mean? Real Madrid, it ended sour because of this guy, or Mourinho, or because of that. This is what happened with the German national team, blah blah blah, and etc. But I don't know if he's made any books, wrote any books or anything. But it'd be interesting, isn't it? Maybe he's gonna wait to the end, bros, because the end is obviously near. I don't want to be disrespectful to Ozil, but from what I'm hearing, even at Fenerbahce now, he's not even trying. Do you know what I mean? So I know Yui loves him as well, but I don't know. I don't get the geezer. I don't know. I've heard he's not doing well for his 60 grand a week, and I know it ain't 350, but still, he's earning good money in Turkey at Fenerbahce, sorry. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, they had to offload him. But there could have been a load of different reasons for that. So who knows? Interesting. Love you, Yumi. Guys, I think Germany going to be. Oh, hold on, going to go really far. My kind of dark horses. Well, I kind of went Holland as my kind of dark horses. Let's look at a few of their players. Werner, he should be getting in the team, yeah. Muller's still cracking about. Serge Gnabry, Kimmich, Musiala. That geezer there could have a really good World Cup. Musiala, definitely. My dark horses is Japan. And that little striker, what's his name? Taki Kuba. Taki Kuba. Yeah. And they've also got Tomiyasu. Oh, interesting. We know they're as energetic as far as footballers go, bros. And they like, bros, where's my slipper? Forget the slipper. They're energetic as life itself, and they've got a lot of passion, they've got a lot of determination, bros. I don't know if this geezer can score some goals, if Tommy can hold the ship, who knows, I suppose. Dark horses for me at this moment, Holland, because on pen and paper, we know Holland are romantic and the grey orange guys and everything, but there's not many of the Holland players you'd actually want at Arsenal, is there? All right, cool. Van Dijk, and I suppose the other centre-back is 2 names. De Jong, perhaps. But after them 3, how many crazily good players have Holland actually got? Van Dijk, Cody Gakpo, still maybe. Depay, I don't think it's nothing to scream. To shout home about. So I'd say De Jong, Van Dijk, and his name has got me. Is it Matthias? Oh, it's a little short name. Oh, I wanted him at Arsenal. Oh. He played for Juventus. Oh, what's his name? Is it Matthias something? Matthias. I can't remember the fucker's name. Serbia will be my dark horse. It's interesting. They beat someone. Is it? I don't know. They won 5-1 today. Dusan was on the score sheet. We know they've got Savic, your guy Savic. This is Rooney's last dance, bro. He's gonna win the Golden Boot. Ronnie. Oh yes, he's agreed with me. Yeah, I'm kind of. Bros, in a crazy moment like this, bros, and he will outshine Messi. Whether Argentina win the competition, and Argentina really could win this competition. On pen and paper, they're a good team. Starting from at the back, Lisandro Martinez, and never Martinez, right behind him in goal. That central midfielder, that's Atletico Madrid, Paul, he's good. Obviously Messi, Martinez, Inter Milan. And I know I'm forgetting Angel Di Maria. I don't know. They're a good team, and yeah, I don't know which Messi's going to turn up. Whatever happens, though, I believe a very good Ronaldo is going to turn up at this World Cup. Unless Portugal are rubbish,
and it's going to be really difficult and crazy for him. But we've seen him carry Portugal before. I don't know if, in fact, he can't carry Portugal the same way at 37. But if Fernandes and a couple of the boys are on form and doing the right thing, I think Ronaldo can have a decent tournament. Most definitely. Like, no playing about that. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldo, yeah. And obviously he's having a bit of a moment at Man United, etc. So, and what a way to go and get yourself a new deal. If Man United sack you on December the 20th, you've just smashed it at the World Cup, 5, 6, 7 goals. A couple of teams have been for you. Hadn't you? You're taking to Arsenal for 6 months. Cam is in the building when I'm leaving the building. Shouts out to you, Cam. Please do be making sure you got a like on the video. I've been trying not to swear today. I don't smoke no more, clearly. But shouts out to you as well, my brother. Hello, people. Yeah, I knocked it on the head, the old smoking thing, man. Danny the Spider crawled into your orange hat, bro, in the wall. Mad Spider. Yeah? Have I got the orange hat on the wall today, bros? See, bro, that was really good, but the orange... Oh, it is there. It's right there. Allow me. We're about to accuse you of being colourblind, but yeah. Spot on as always, Yuri, man. Spot on as you. Nah, bros. He ain't allowed next to my hats, bros. I'll beat him. Let me get them cameras so I can see them hats, bros. Now I'm going to go on security so I can see behind me. They are. Camera, go suck yourself. I want to see everything there. Put this camera outside the guy out the window when I go sleep now. See what happens in the village. No. Argentina kick off at 10 a.m. Do they? Oh, man. That's going to be an early start for me because I'm covering most of the games, bros. Listen, guys, it's up to you, innit? Before I get out of the building tonight, one of the last things I'm going to say is big up Arsenal, top of the league, 5 points clear. The view is absolutely pretty. Yeah, we need 2 players. We all know this. World Cup. My phone is going nuts. Like, what is absolutely going on? Anyway, World Cup is now, innit? I'm not going to get involved in a guitar game with all respect on Sunday, but Monday there's 3 good fixtures, man. USA, Wales, Senegal, Holland, England are on. It's 3 decent games. Argentina, I want to get involved. Brazil, I want to get involved. Holland, obviously, that's Monday. Yeah, France, I want to get involved. William Saliba. William Saliba is going to win the World Cup, guys. That's my tip. William Saliba is going to win the World Cup. How's about that? Oh, bruvs, no, you're all right, bruvs. I don't like them. I don't want to like them. I'm not watching no arachnophobia. And you know what, bruvs? I've got my kind of links ready, innit? That's what I'm doing. Bruvs, I started float. Bruvs, wherever my kind of links is, I started just hitting my lighter and link. I'll burn this brother. This brother ain't allowed to come next to me. I'll burn him. Yeah, bring on West Ham on Boxing Day. Yeah, bruvs. I'm surprised Akers ain't been onto that one for a ticket, but I think he's got a different plan. I think Akers wants to go Birmingham. He wants to go Aston Villa away, guys. So I don't know. I'll wait to hear from Akers on that. I think I'm going to see him tomorrow. So I'll get an update. But what a ticket! I bet he's got a ticket already. Yeah, I don't think Akers is going to miss Arsenal West Ham on Boxing Day. Unless he's smashed from Christmas Day. But you know what I mean? Guys, it is almost time to leave the building. An hour and 38 minutes in. As I said, the old joke, you know what I mean? The internet's going to turn off. Village is going to close. Do you know what I mean? The water taps are going to turn off. So if I want a glass of water or anything before I go to sleep and everything, you know what I mean? The village, the water goes off at like midnight. Like, I don't know, the water just stops running. That's it. Like, you're done at it. But shouts out to UE, to Han Yumi, to Cam, to Craig, to Hazard. I forgot now, to Tired, to the Acres. I've been eating too many crisps, bros. I mean, you should be eating them crisps as well. Formula 1. It makes you drive like Gilliam. Rather, I hear a noise in the village, like bang, bang, like someone's knocking the door. So do eyebrows. Like, again, numbers don't mean nothing. But Grealish number 7. I feel he starts against Iran, just for that. Maddison is bench, Saka's bench. So I think what he's going to go is Pickford. He will go the geezer from Man City, the right back, Walker. But let's say he's out for a minute. Trippier right back, Shaw left back, Ben White, Maguire, Stone centre back, Pickford in goal, Rice, Bellingham central midfield.
I think he's going to do something dodgy like Mount on the right, Grealish on the left, Kane up front. I don't know what he's going to do. He's a madman. I don't know what Southgate's going to do. I have no idea. This is why I don't care. I really have no idea what he's going to do. But I do believe Saka will be benched. I reckon Grealish is going to start. Maddison, again, shirt numbers don't matter. Number 26, yes, he might get a cameo appearance if filling the 3-0 up against Iran, USA, or Wales. If they're lucky enough to get 2-3-0 up, Maddison might play minutes. Before then, I don't think he plays minutes. He'll go to Mason Mount. He trusts certain people. I don't like Mason Mount. I don't get it with the guy. I don't like him even for Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't get it with Mason Mount. He's okay, innit? Chelsea fans don't care what you think, innit? Go and try and clip me and put me on the... What's this guy's... Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Mason Mount's a dickhead. Rubbish, bros. He ain't better than Will Smith, bro. I mean, he ain't better than Will Smith, bro, no. And only White starts. Ramsdale bench too. Yeah, definitely. And White won't start when the right back from City comes back because he plays him right centre back, bros. He doesn't even play him at right back no more. He plays Kyle Walker right centre back, Maguire in the centre, Stones on the left, and he ain't going to change it for me. Shaw will reluctantly go on the left because his brethren Shaw ain't there or whatever. I don't know if he liked any of them, to be honest with you. And Trippier probably right back. If he wants to be double boring, he's going to go Kelvin Phillips and Rice in the midfield. Double boring. Let's just hope Bellingham's there for England's sake. Did I call him Bellingham, yeah? And, yeah, I reckon the front three is going to be mad. Mount, Grealish, Kane. I don't know. I don't know, man. He's a mad guy. I don't think he'll start either. Either who? Grealish or Saka? Who are you talking about, brother? Good for Arsenal, need a rest. Bros, it's not really, bros. They're training every single day. What's adding on a couple of more 90 minutes is, well, I know it is a bit, but you know what I mean? When you're out there in them kind of heats, bros, and you are training hell for bollock every day, no, bros, allow it, innit? You may as well be playing, bros, rather than sweating your balls off just to sit on the bench every game. Bollocks, I'd call an injury. If I was Ramsdale and I know I'm third choice, I'm not even going to play. I'm going to say my ball bag hurt. I'm going to say, listen, my left bollock hurts. Seriously, no jokes. I don't need to take a spite at me and you're going to just not play me anymore. But I've literally, look at my balls. I've literally got a bollock ache. If I was Ramsdale, I'd go home with a bollock ache. Literally. What are you training for? Just to sit on the bench, Rams? Bollocks. Just forget England. So you have lots of players that are starters. Actually, I haven't looked at that. How many players have they got that are starters? I think we've got 7. Xhaka, Partey, Saliba. I don't think Jesus starts. Martinelli don't start. Mainshaw don't start if Man City boy is there. Kyle Walker. Ramsdale don't start. And for me, I don't even think Saka starts. I don't think we got many starters, actually. That's kind of a good point. But they're still going to be training every day, Rubs, like absolute horses. Like, Daniel, would you give Thomas Tuchel the England job after the World Cup? He's German. He's German. Manager at Chelsea. And he's German. I don't know. Don't want to piss you off, Craig, yeah? Honestly, don't care. If it was a wind-up, then yeah, put him there. I don't mind. I'm not very patriotic. But is it a good move? Like, real? Don't know. Does this guy want to be an international manager? He's probably a bit young. I think he's probably waiting for the Bayern Munich job because it was. I thought Bayern Munich started a bit rocky this season, and I thought the young geezer they got in charge. I thought they were going to give him the bullet. So I thought Thomas Tuchel, after being sacked by Chelsea, was about to walk in back at his homeland at Bayern Munich. But I think Bayern Munich have slightly got better. At least, well, they're kind of top again. I think in Germany, as far as I know. But yeah. They went kind of pear-shaped for about 2.5 weeks, and they were drawing to like Mainz and then getting beat at like Hocken or Bochum or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I feel Tuchel is probably a club manager, bros. if you want to throw a mad name at it, bruvs, I think Mourinho would love the England manager's job. I don't know why. I think Mourinho would love it. Would you put him in there? I'm going to give you a question. I'm not even answering it. I'm just going to throw a question at you. Would you put Mourinho in? Danny, Craig, sorry. Would you give Jose Mourinho the England job after the World Cup? I'm just going to give you a question of a question. True hands, reckon Lego man has a chance, bro. A chance of what? Maybe. Might anyone get minutes too, which is good. Hopefully, but don't get injured. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But I'm sure he's going to play for France and win the World Cup with France. That's my tip. Saliba wins the World Cup. William style. As that grand party is injury worries. A lot of games so far. Definitely, and they're definitely starters for their teams. Like they are probably captain and captain. I'm not sure. I know Granit is definitely captain. Thomas Partey, I'm not sure, but I'm sure they're probably captain and captain. Mario's Party might get injured. Xhaka is pretty durable. Xhaka is very durable, but like all durable players, even if it is every 18 months, they're going to get a 2-3 month injury. So let's just pray it ain't this season. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, like he's due an injury, and I mean that with all God's like, please touch wood and everything. But yeah, man, like I can't believe I'm actually saying like, oh God, please don't let Granit. I'd never like this time last year. I thought he was disgusting. In fact, it was this time last year. No, it wasn't that long ago. He was sort of in my year. I was seeing things, the documentary. Anyway, that bit's all history. I'll get into that again tomorrow. Eternal start. Hey, well, that's kind of good for him, y'all. Because I tell you, what's the point of going all the way to Qatar? You play for the US of A, yo. Hey, screw that, yo. I want to play the fucking game, yo. I want to kick some ball out here. I didn't come all the way to Qatar just to sit on the bench, yo. My name is Matt Turner. I'm Arsenal's number 2, and I want to be USA's number 1, hand Jimmy. Don't you mess me about, y'all. I play for Arsenal, bro. Yeah. I don't play in the MLS, bro. I play for Arsenal. That's London, bro. Yeah, I get paid that to sit on that bench, bro. My name is Matt Turner, y'all. Huh. But welcome. Tommy's a definite starter. Yes. Ghana's in a very tricky group. Yes, I think you're going into this. Ghana's in the same group as Portugal and Uruguay. Exactly. The Cristiano Ronaldo effect, bros. Hanyumi, me and you, agent, me and you have decided Portugal are qualifying. It's tough. Suarez, there's another guy, last World Cup. How many golden oldies is there? Suarez, last World Cup, right, guys? It would be like Suarez to just hit one in with his hand just to wind everyone up. Oh, God, it's Ghana. Oh, no. Wait, wasn't it Ghana that he stitched up last time, the handball? Then got sent off and then celebrated when the goalkeepers... It was Ghana, innit? Ain't life a bitch, innit? Oh, man. Wow. Guys, thank God, innit? Thomas Partey's coming home, bros. I can see Suarez doing something so messed up here. Thomas Partey's going to have to go and just chop him, get sent off. Just chop him and get sent off. And yeah, bros, Thomas Partey's going home, bros. They're going to do something nasty to Ghana, bros. And do you know what? Do you know what that sound is? That's Suarez already lining up the filthiness he's going to do. Suarez don't care what you got to do if he has to win. He'll hit you. He'll spit on you. He'll tump you. And yeah, bros, he'll quite clearly get racist with you as well. So there's no holding up with Suarez. Suarez will do whatever it takes, innit? He'll tell you everything you do in your lifestyle. He'll tell you you're probably a sweaty, this and that. You're nasty. You stink. Come out my face. Suarez, yeah, he's probably the most vile footballer to play against. But he is the footballer. If he's at your club, like you're like, yes, oh God, blessings. You know what I mean? Bless you, Father. For I have not sinned, and I do have Suarez, and I still back him. He was, especially 5-6 years ago, he was just that guy. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to think about £40 million plus a pound ever again in my life. That would have changed a lot of things. Suarez would have won us a title. Luis Suarez would have actually made Wenger's legacy a touch different. Luis Suarez would have come in and would have scored. The team was damn pretty. All the Nasris and Fabregases. If they had a Suarez getting like 40 goals like he was doing in Liverpool, listen, a lot of Premier League teams would have been in trouble at that time. Why we didn't, when we had the 40 million plus the idiot pound rejected, why didn't we just go back straight away, 48, 50, 52, 55? They would have crumbled at 50, 55, man, because we're going back so many years. and he wanted to come until Gerard started telling him this and that and the other. And listen, if we'd have slammed the money down fast enough, he wanted to go. He'd have been at the door. He wouldn't even said bye to no one. He'd just left training. Bruv, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Gerard, respect, 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 respect. Bang, drove to London, signed for Arsenal. That's the fucked up character he is, isn't it? Great money, Danny. Suarez had some juju done that now, and you not great memory, Danny. Yeah, you know, innit? You know, yeah, thank you, bros. I know. I was like, was it Ghana? It was, innit? I started thinking just for a minute, my man was playing tricks. It could have been Senegal. I was like, no, it was Ghana, isn't it? Yeah, brother. And do you know what, bros? Seriously, lightning strikes twice from bad people like Suarez, isn't it? And I'm not saying it will be something as mad as that, but don't think Suarez won't take a dive in the 89th minute and it'll be 0-0, innit? That's Suarez. And don't think he won't get up, smile at party, give him the schleifing, and then dispatch the spot kick, calmly sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. That's what fucking Diego Suarez, is his name Diego? 100% off Rose. It's time to go. I can't lie. Them crisps are making me peckish, and I gotta go and eat some more. And I need a drink, and I'm hungry. It's time to go. Anyway, I'm an hour and 51 minutes in. Yeah, bros. Oh man, it does add such a touch of, yeah. I think Thomas Partey's coming home. What do you think? Especially if the last game is Suarez versus Partey. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Suarez versus Partey, 0-0. Bro, Suarez will do something mad. He'll dive. But on that note, guys, please hit the likes and video. Do be subscribed to the new. Thank you, God, to my real ones like you, my realest one. Thank you for all your super chats, bros. You are a real one. Like, you're the only one that ever does that. Big Ted's done it occasionally. Shouts out to Linda a couple of times as well. You are that real one. So thank you for that as always. Sorry to have not properly. I sort of was like, yeah. And then I was in a rant, like probably Jude Bellingham. Someone took me into a different place. And then as I was going down the comments, kind of sort of missed it. So yeah, I can't even lie. Looked it back and I was like, yeah, that wasn't really right, was it? So shouts out to you, Yui. You're a superhero, a gentleman, a G, and my Turkish brother, all in one. So good night and blessings. Love you, Yui, my brother. Hanyumi, real one. Adrian Hanyumi at that. Hazard, real one. Linda, real one. Gemma, Cam, Craig, Lee Akers, Ty, Easy, Kamala, Blazer, all the real ones on the channel. Glenn, Lumbercamp, Hussein Juma. Guys, anyone I forgot, man, just as I say, I've been eating too many Formula One flavor crisps. But on that note, I'll go. It's like Cam, if you know, you know. And it really is that time to go. Time to go. Guys, please get a like on the video. Please be checking out my download from earlier, my World Cup tips. Who's going to win the World Cup? Top scorer. 10 youngsters to look out for. The 10 oldies who are going to have a say in the tournament. The Modric's, the Ronaldo's, the Messi's, the Benzima's, etc. And yeah, World Cup Daily, Game of the Day, all coming up. And of course, 10 p.m. live goes nowhere. So guys, on that note, please like the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'll catch you up at 10 p.m. tomorrow. World Cup Daily will probably officially start on Sunday. And then Game of the Day and World Cup Daily continues from Monday very, very consistently. So as of Monday morning, you'll have a World Cup Daily video by a sensible time, 10, 11, 12 p.m. a.m. or 12. Yeah, you know what I mean, 10, 11 or 12. And then I'll move into the Game of the Day. Then I'll go and do what I've got to do, and then I'll be back for a 10 p.m. live. So yes, I will be concentrating on the channel a lot this January. So guys, just for that alone, please like the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. I'm out the building. I'll catch you tomorrow once. Respect. Come on, you gonna.